Hello fellow vintage Ray-Ban lovers out there, hope you're well and welcome to another video. So, Rochester Castle in Kent. So this is basically when the settlers went over to the States. As you know, the headquarters of Ray-Ban is in Rochester. So this is the original place where the settlers who went over to the States back in the day came from. So this is the original headquarters, so to speak, of vintage Ray-Bans, and this is Rochester Castle. We haven't been in. I don't think it's open. It's not a big castle in comparison to some that I've seen, but it's nice nonetheless. Very nice indeed. Anyway, I am here to pick up a pair of sunglasses, which I'm going to pick up in about 30 minutes or so. So yeah, there you have it, Rochester Castle. So this is what I went to Rochester to go and collect. As you can see, this model is what they call Signet. Signet is quite an old model for Ray-Ban, for B&L Ray-Ban. Goes back to the 1950s, if I'm not mistaken. So the top Signets to collect, to purchase, are the older variants, in particular the ones with single gradient RB 2/3 mirrored lenses. Those Signets are probably the number ones out there. Very difficult to get hold of because there's not many of them, yeah, it's a really nice high-end or top-end kind of model. However, this particular Signet is Arista Gold with brown B15 lenses. The special thing about these Signets, so you do have standard Signets. You have the standard Arista Gold Signet with G15 lenses. You also do have the black ebony framed Signets, also with G15 lenses. I believe there's a Chromax version as well, and if I'm not mistaken, there is a mirrored version as well. However, this particular one is quite different as well in terms of all of those ones, simply because of the colour of the accents, or what we could call the wings of the front frame here. So if I take them off and show you. So as you can see, now generally on a normal Signet, this particular area, the wings I shall call it, is just a standard gold Arista colour. Again, on this side it's the same. However, this particular one is a Tortuga or tortoise colour. Let me get a little bit closer for you. As you can see there, really nice coloured accent. Now also the actual model code to these particular sunglasses are also a little bit different. So Ray-Ban model codes are, or the modern versions of their model codes are generally come with the letter L or come with the letter W. However, there is a section of models that come with the letter Z, so Z or Z for zebra. And this is an example of one of those models that comes with a Z code. Now the actual Z code to this is Z0660. Now Z codes, basically, all that basically means is that the model that has the Z code is essentially a mix of other models. And what I mean by mix is that it either is taking on a design from another model, or it's taking on a colorway from another model, okay? And this particular one is taking the colorway Tortuga. So what they've basically done is obviously given us a Signet, but then giving us Tortuga accents on the wings of the front frame. And therefore, Ray-Ban have then coded this a Z letter model. All right, there are other examples, i.e. like the Mayara. Now the Mayara, if I find a picture I'll show you, but essentially in the middle it has an aviator nose bridge, and it also has an aviator brow bar as well. That also is a Z model. So if you ever see a pair of vintage Ray-Ban sunglasses, BLRayBan sunglasses with a Z code, then it basically means that it has taken on another model's design or another model colorway. All right, so here we have it. This is again the Signet with B15 brown lenses with Tortuga accents. It has the gold Ray-Ban signature, which essentially tells us that it is a 1990s model. So there's not many Z code models out there. Off the top of my head, I really don't know, but I have four. I have four Z code models. I would presume there's probably around about 10 to 15 in total. In all honesty, I've only probably seen 5 or 6 since I've started collecting. So even 10 or 15 models with the Z code, clearly with the amount of models that Ray-Ban actually released to the market, that is a very small percentage of models out there. So if you get a Z code model, you know, obviously you've got something quite rare, something that doesn't come along that often, and you've obviously got something really special. So don't take this as it is a standard model. You know, it certainly isn't. It is something that actually will only enhance your vintage Ray-Ban collection. So yeah, literally, as I said, I just got back from Rochester. Really nice day. Unfortunately, the castle was closed, so we couldn't actually go in and have a look. But yeah, that basically Rochester, that area is where the first settlers who went to the United States actually settled. And as said earlier, basically Rochester is the headquarters of Bush & Lum Ray-Ban till this day, and so all of those ancestors from that area in America actually came from Rochester in Kent in England. But hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, please share, please comment, but most of all, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Peace.